Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is Neon Flights What Ifs here, and well, this is my first video actually. Yeah, surprising, I know. So today we are doing what if Deku was the reincarnation of Naruto and Sasuke. So I'm just letting you know there are spoilers for My Hero Academia, like giant spoilers. So spoiler warning, alright? I know a lot of you probably knew this, but just in case, And also, if you haven't finished Naruto for some reason, there's going to be slight spoilers for Naruto. I mean, not giant spoilers. I don't think that'll spoil the whole thing, but hey, just letting you know there is going to be spoilers for Naruto too. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So basically, when Deku was born, he had like black spots on the palms of each of his hands, but he was too small for the doctors to notice. Now, small time skip to when Deku was 4, and he went to the quirk doctor with his mom. So when Deku arrives at the quirk doctor, he gets checked in and goes to the doctor's, checkup room or whatever, and he's super excited to see what his new quirk is. And the doctor says, "Hey kid, what's your dream? What do you want to be when you grow up?" And Izuku says, "A hero, a hero." And then the doctor proceeds to say, "Sorry kid, not gonna happen." And Izuku's mom, Inko, is like, "Why?" And the doctor points at the X-ray, and he's like, see these two bones in his toe right here? Quirkless people only have two bones. Quirkless people have 2 bones. People with quirks have 1. And this is when Izuku, realizing that he's quirkless and he can never become a hero, would start to have that crying face. Inko would hug him and take him back to the house, where she puts on, that video of All Might that Izuku loves. This is when, in the middle of the video playing, Izuku would turn his head and ask Inko, Can I be a hero too?" while crying. And Inko would respond to this by hugging Izuku, by running up to him and hugging Izuku while crying too. This was not the reaction that Izuku wanted. So, Deku, being a very big emotional moment for Deku, his eyes would turn red with one Timon. And then right away they would go back. Izuku not knowing how to control it. He'd just feel a surge of energy into his eyes. So we are going to have a couple years time skip to when Izuku is, I believe, 7 years old. Izuku, or Deku, would be defending a kid from Bakugo's bullying. Bakugo would walk up to him and shoot an explosion right off in his face. Luckily, he was able to put his arm up in front of his eyes in time, so he doesn't go blind, but he's launched into that tree right there. I don't know if you can see it on the side of the screen, but that tree. And he's knocked out. So, he goes into his mindscape, and all he can see is black. And he looks around, and he sees 3 people standing in front of him. And he says, "Who are you? Where am I?" And then Sasuke says, "I'm Sasuke Uchiha. That blonde guy over there is Naruto. And the guy floating is the Sage of Six Paths, Hagoromo." And Deku's like, "Oh, okay. Where am I?" Naruto proceeds to say, "You're in your mindscape. your mindscape. And Izuku's like, oh, okay. Well, what do you guys want with me? Why am I here? And Sasuke proceeds to say, you see, we need a reincarnate of sorts, and we were able. And the Sage of Six Paths here is letting us choose, and me and Naruto both have decided to choose you. Izuku says, "What? So, do you guys have quirks? Or, well, you see, we know what quirks are only because we've been watching you," says Sasuke. Yeah, and none of us have quirks, but we do have another power that you will inherit from us. And Izuku was like, what power? Hagoromo says, it is chakra. You can perform multiple abilities with this chakra depending on your chakra natures. But there are some things that you do not need chakra natures for, like walking on walls, water, etc. Says Hagoromo. And Deku's like, what? No way, cool. But one question. Can I become the #1 hero with this power? Naruto says, yeah, I was able to achieve my dream of becoming the strongest person in my village and gaining my village's respect only with mine. Now, if you have the two most strongest people in my village's power, you'll sure become the #1 hero, no doubt, as long as you work hard. Never give up. Yeah, Naruto. You probably could as long as you focused, said Sasuke. And Izuku's like, oh, okay. Well, then I'll do it. And Sasuke's like, alright, kid, hold out your hands. And he's like, okay. Naruto uses his Ying seal. I believe it's Ying. And slaps his left hand. Sasuke uses his Yang seal hand and slaps his right hand. Thus transferring, this isn't canon by the way, but transferring the Yin and Yang seal to Izuku. And this is when Naruto's like, hold up, just so my friend can live, I want to seal him inside of you. It'll give you more power, don't worry, as long as you can become friends. Izuku's like, oh, okay. So he's like, are you ready, Kurama? He was like, yeah, but you better not be as bratty as you were when you were a kid. And Naruto's like, nervously laughs, like, no promises, Kurama. And this was in Naruto's mindscape. So, yeah, I don't know, but I just don't want Izuku to be hearing his name, you know? So, Naruto says, yeah, we're ready for the Sage of Six Paths. Sage of Six Paths puts his hand on Naruto's seal and takes out Kurama, and he appears. He's not in the cage like in this picture. He's just sitting down with the cage behind him open. But yeah. So Izuku's like, whoa, he looks so cool. And this surprises Kurama that Izuku, a small, fragile child, is not scared of him. And Izuku proceeds to ask, hey, what's your name? Kurama's like, I will not tell you now. You do not deserve to know my name yet, says Kurama. And Izuku was like, oh, okay, well, I hope we can become friends. This also surprises Kurama. But he's like, yeah, kid, shut up. Like, he's gonna try and go tough on Izuku, just so you guys know. And Naruto's like, okay, you ready, Izuku? And Izuku's like, yeah. Hagoromo walks up to him, pulls up his left shirt sleeve, and touches the Nine-Tails paw, and seals it inside it. Seal is on his top left shoulder. So like his upper left shoulder, I mean. So after that, Hagoromo's like, okay, one more thing. And he slaps, no, he doesn't slap, but he places his hand on Izuku's chest and transfers 5%, which is a little bit of a stage of 6 fast chakra into him. So yeah, and Izuku has 5 chakra natures: wind, fire, lightning, earth, and water. Those are his 5 chakra natures. Or actually, no, I'm just going to give him 4. I'm taking out the earth. So, lightning, fire, water, and wind. Those are his chakra natures, just so you guys know. And the reason is because they literally, Naruto Sasuke transferred the chakra, and Stage 6 Masters transferred some random of his chakra, random portion of it, which could have been any chakra nature. And that just so happened to be water. And it's only because the water dragon jutsu is like one of my favorites from the show. I like it. So basically, after this, Izuku's arm gets a big bruise, and he's like, "Ow, what was that for?" He was like, "Sorry," and Haguruma's like, "Sorry," but that's what happens when you see a tailed beast inside someone. So Izuku's like, "Okay." So then Haguruma's like, "Alright, time to go back." And I can say Kurama can see up to a week's memory of his Jinchuriki. It's not, I don't think it's canon, but it is now. So it's canon in the story. So he looks only at Izuku's past memory for the day and sees how he's being bullied by Bakugo and his goons. So right when Izuku wakes up, Izuku has a tiny portion of the Nine-Tails chakra, kind of like in the first Land of Waves arc. So, yeah, to where only his eyes turn red. So, yeah. Bakugo's like, as Izuku gets up, Bakugo's like, "Huh? Did Deku unlock his quirk?" And Izuku feels like a surge of power, but he can barely control himself because of his anger to Bakugo. So he runs up at Bakugo and punches him in the face, launching him onto the ground, and then runs over as Bakugo's getting up and kicks him. Bakugo sends an explosion. He slams into that wall behind in the picture. So he jumps right off and punches Bakugo again, which knocks him down. Bakugo is all bruised up and has a whole bunch of scrapes. Bakugo's like, "Ah, dang it, Izuku. I mean, Deku. How'd you get a powerful quirk like that? Mine's still stronger, but I gotta go." So he's like, "Come on, guys," and he zooms off with his explosions. Kurama deactivating Izuku's Nine-Tails chakra state. So this is where we're gonna have a time skip to when Izuku is in the middle school, right? So hold up, let me pull up a picture real quick. So time skip, and this would be during the last day of middle school, and the teacher, as you can see in the bottom right there, would be like, "So today, as you know, is the last day, and I would make you fill out these slips of where you want to go to and what you want to be, but heck, I know you all want to be heroes." And then the whole class starts cheering. And then he says, "Well, I see there's 2 in particular people who will get into UA." And everyone was like, "Bakugo, oh, it's definitely Bakugo and Midoriya. They're They're the 2 strongest kids in the school. They're definitely making it in." And he was like, "Yes, class, it is Katsuki Bakugo and Izuku Midoriya." Izuku's like, "Oh, yeah, Izuku's not like that." And Bakugo's like, damn it, Izuku. I mean, no, he doesn't say that. Damn it, Deku. And so he stops after class and burns and grabs Deku's notebook. And Deku sees his hands start to sweat, so he immediately grabs it back. And he's like, "What were you trying to do?" And Bakugo's like, "Damn it, Deku! I swear you better not take that exam. I'm the only one supposed to go to UA here. I'm the only one who's supposed to get into UA out of this crappy school." And Izuku, Deku, he's a little bit more confident in this. Because, he doesn't see anyone as oh, no. He was like, "I'm the only one who's supposed to get to UA out of this crappy school." And Deku's like, being more confident, he's like, well, sorry, not gonna happen. There's gonna be 2 people making it, me and you. Bakugo's like, "Damn it, Deku." And Bakugo, leaves the classroom. So Deku's on his way home, taking the shortcut to walk under the bridge, and Deku takes a shortcut under the bridge, and the sludge villain appears and starts suffocating Deku. Deku knows that he can't really do anything, so Deku decides he's gonna try and use the Rasengan. So he forms a Rasengan in his hand. Actually, no, he doesn't have Rasengan. Well, he just can't really use any jutsu because he knows Fireball and Phoenix Flame. And those are the only ones he really thinks will work, which don't. So All Might appears out of the vent, sees him, and punches, and sees Izuku making fire, and he doesn't see him yet because he hasn't popped out. But Izuku makes a shadow clone with his hands. He makes about 50 shadow clones, and they all go charging at the villain, and just punching and poking its eyes, which it's actually hurting the villain a little bit. All Might pops out of the sewer drain. He's like, "I am here," and punches the villain. Also, a couple of the clones on accident, because the wind pressure from his punch kind of made some of the clones poof. So yeah, Deku is now safe, and well, he's like, "Oh my!" So All Might saves Deku, and Deku's like, "Oh my God, it's All Might! It's All Might!" And asks him to turn his notebook, and it's like, as he opens his notebook, he's like, "He already did it?" And All Might's like, "Welp," after collecting the sludge villain, he's like, "Welp, I have to go now. But by the way, what was your quirk? I saw you making clones earlier." Well, my quirk, it's called chakra. I can manipulate the life energy inside me to do all sorts of things. And it's like, "Oh, that seems like a very, very powerful quirk, young Izuku Midoriya, young Midoriya. Well, I have to be going now. Bye." And All Might jumps off. So, yeah. So basically, I forgot to mention something earlier, by the way. The Sage of Six Paths made a whole bunch of scrolls and put them in Deku's room. A whole bunch of jutsu scrolls. A bunch of scrolls that had all of Naruto's jutsus, all of Sasuke's jutsu, and a couple water type jutsu to represent his water type. Because the Sage of Six Paths just told him all his chakra natures right away. I also forgot to mention that. But now that we continue, this is where I am going to leave it off. I hope you enjoyed the video, and And if you can like and subscribe, please do, but I'm not forcing you to do it. You don't have to. You just, oh, sorry, this is the wrong picture. That was for later in series. But yeah, hopefully you like and subscribe. You don't have to, but I really appreciate it if you do. As you know, I'm a new channel, and I'd really appreciate a like, a sub, or maybe even a like. Who knows? But yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I think I'm going to do a Naruto what if too. So yeah, I think I'll be uploading like a couple times a week, maybe every other day. But yeah, hope you enjoy it, and have a good day. Bye!